Before listening to this recording, please make sure that you're either sitting down or lying down in a comfortable position and that you're ready to let go completely and totally. If you need a moment to get comfy, please pause the recording and do so now. Now that you're nice and comfortable, let's begin. It would be so nice to have a pretty, sparkling mind, to be able to go so very deep into trance and feel so incredibly good. You know, there are some people out there who respond very quickly to hypnosis, so quickly that it almost looks as if a magic spell has been cast upon them. And you might think of these individuals as rare, but they really aren't that rare. You might think of them as something anomalous, like a beautiful gemstone. But the thing is, gemstones just don't pop out of the ground, all pretty and sparkly. No. There's a process. Bit by bit, the true beauty of that gemstone is uncovered by cutting away unnecessary little bits and polishing what remains. What if your subconscious mind could be made all pretty and sparkly, just like a gemstone? Because deep down deep, you know you can respond so quickly and effortlessly to hypnosis. You know deep down deep that the only thing preventing you from letting go completely and totally and feeling so incredibly good is unnecessary, limiting beliefs. And you know, it's not really fun having all this unnecessary stuff cluttering up your mind, clouding your judgment, making it more difficult to feel pretty and sparkly. That's right. It would be so nice to have your head be clear, pretty, and sparkly, so happy, so open and receptive to new ideas. They could just flow in, like how light flows into a gemstone, reflecting off all the little facets, and coming out even more pretty and more beautiful. That's right. Every single word coming into your mind can come out more pretty and more beautiful, more intriguing and more enthralling. And all you have to do is imagine that each and every single time I snap my fingers and say sleep, a little limiting belief is just cast off, just like little bits of a gemstone can be cut off piece by piece, not losing anything, instead gaining beauty, gaining clarity, gaining insight, just experimenting with that feeling as you let go into sleep. Because you're so focused on this experience and so intrigued by what's happening, you don't need a big countdown or to be told to relax. Instead, you can just let go of limiting beliefs of what you need in order to go into trance, and instead focus on what you want, on how much You want to go deeper and deeper, feeling better and better. In 1, 2, 3. And perhaps those eyes might flutter open. Perhaps they might look at something enthralling, pretty, and sparkly. Or perhaps they're just so heavy that they could just shut as you sleep, letting go of another limiting belief, feeling another bit of that pretty, pretty gemstone being cast off, of being cut in such a beautiful way, knowing that each and every limiting belief that's cast off improves you, makes you feel better, makes your subconscious mind more pretty and sparkly. You need to focus on these good feelings as you go deeper and deeper, feeling better and better. Just a pattern happening again and again. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. Deep down deep. Feeling so pretty and sparkly. So happy. As you just spiral down, down, down. Knowing that any and all hypnotic suggestions given to you are going to be fun and safe. If anything isn't appropriate or isn't safe, it's not right for you, so it won't happen. That's why it's okay to let go of any and all limiting beliefs. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. Because no matter how deep you go, you'll always know what's good for you and what's safe for you. So you don't have to think about what other people will think, what's silly or not, what's enjoyable or not, because all of it will just fall into place, just like how you fall so deep into trance in 1, 2, 3. Sleep. Knowing instinctively that every single time you drop down deeper and deeper, it happens twice as fast, and you go twice as deep, just loving this feeling of having a pretty, sparkling mind. Everything falling into place. That's right. Your subconscious mind becoming beautiful like a gemstone, and you could just become lost in all the pretty sparkles as you let go deeper and deeper into hypnosis. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. And each and every single next time you're told to sleep, you'll find that your subconscious mind takes something that you thought you couldn't do and instead says, maybe that would be fun. And each and every single next time you're told to sleep, perhaps your subconscious mind takes something that you would say maybe to, and instead says yes, 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 as you go deeper and deeper into sleep. Because the thing is, every single time you're hypnotized, it's as if a facet of this beautiful gemstone that is your subconscious mind is being polished and made all pretty and sparkly. That's right, such a pretty, sparkling mind. And it doesn't matter if your mind doesn't become pretty and sparkly instantly. That's not how polishing something works. It happens again and again and again, taking something that would be dull and not very interesting at all, and making it enthralling, entrancing, so pretty and sparkly, like a gemstone. That's right. Enjoying the feeling of having a pretty, sparkling mind. Able to so clearly imagine that each and every single word that I say is polishing a different part of your mind, making it pretty and sparkly. Perhaps finding this process happening faster and faster if you're looking at a sparkly gemstone or crystal, becoming enthralled instantly by how it captures the light as it spins in front of you. Perhaps finding this process happening faster and faster when you see a hypnotic spiral. Perhaps imagining the spiral starting to polish your mind, making it pretty and sparkly. That's right. No thinking, no thoughts, just happy, pretty, and sparkly as that mind of yours drifts off into a happy, hypnotized stupor, feeling so good as your mind floats away, off into La La Land. Everything feels good right now as you drop deep down deep and then a bit deeper, just feeling wave after wave of euphoric bliss as you go deeper and deeper into hypnosis. And eventually, you might reach a point where my words start to lose all meaning. Instead, they just feel like little beams of light shining in to your pretty, sparkly, hypnotized mind. And that feels so good. 10, going deeper and deeper down. 9, the words and meaning disappearing. 8, just wanting to be pretty and sparkly. 7, finding yourself so easily hypnotized by things that are pretty and sparkly. 6, knowing that it can just happen in mere seconds. 5, not even needing to be told to sleep. 4, because you love having a pretty, sparkling mind. 3, wanting to keep your mind pretty and sparkly. 2, wanting to spiral down, down, down into 1, sleep let go, drop, drop, drop into this euphoric feeling. Because every single time you're hypnotized, it becomes a more blissful and enjoyable experience than the time before. It's as if your mind is being polished into perfection, so pretty and sparkly, so happy and hypnotized, knowing that there's never any reason not to be hypnotized, not to go deep into trance. If you're ever given a hypnotic suggestion that doesn't work for you, it will just float away, float away, float away. And if you really need to, you'll wake up instantly and effortlessly. But you don't need to wake up right now. You just need to relax and enjoy your happy, hypnotized, pretty and sparkly mind. That's right. Each word I say, a beam of light flowing into you, reflecting and refracting off the many facets of your subconscious mind, and then coming out again, so beautiful. That's right, feeling precious and beautiful like a gemstone when you're deeply hypnotized. Just pretty and sparkly. That's right. Deeper and deeper. And whenever a hypnotist that you trust holds something pretty and sparkly in front of you, you're just reminded of how good it feels to go very deep, to be very, very deeply hypnotized, to let your mind be pretty and sparkly. You could imagine that happening so easily and effortlessly. 1, slowly drifting towards wakefulness. 2, more and more. 3, becoming aware of your surroundings. 4, almost there. And 5, oh my, look at this. Something pretty and sparkly. Instantly your gaze goes back towards it. And even if you thought you were awake, completely and totally, in a second, your mind is pretty and sparkly again, ready to sleep. That's right, sleep. Close those eyes, drop back down, down, down. So very happy to be deeply hypnotized. So very happy to feel pretty and sparkly. Knowing deep down deep, it's practically a reflex. When it's time to be hypnotized, when it's time to have your mind be pretty and sparkly, it just happens in a second, or even faster. Faster than you can blink your eyes, faster than you can even think. So don't think, just sink deep down deep into trance, deep down deep into bliss. Just happily hypnotized, having a pretty, sparkly mind. That's right, a pretty, sparkly mind, precious like a gemstone, That's right. Being deeply hypnotized is precious, like a gemstone. Holding on to that feeling, letting it grow stronger and stronger with each and every next trance that you enjoy so completely and totally, focusing on my voice as I count up from 1 to 5. 1, slowly drifting towards wakefulness. 2, more and more. 3, becoming aware of your surroundings. 4, almost there. And 5, wake up and open those eyes, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, awake and alert, and so very happy that you got the chance to have a pretty, sparkling mind. Thank you very much for listening. If you've enjoyed this recording, please feel free to check out my Patreon page. There, you'll be able to download this recording for free, along with MP3 copies of many of my sleep hypnosis recordings, along with a few experiences too intense for here. Also, if you want to help the channel grow, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Doing all of those things really does help this video and all my others reach more people who would be so happy to have pretty, sparkling minds. Thanks again for listening. Have a great day.